Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm excited to share this experience with you all. Let's dive in and have some fun today. I'll guide you through some essential questions to consider when hiring a pet sitter, whether it's at your home at the PetSits home or a facility. Firstly, it's crucial to understand the difference between hiring a sitter to care for your pet in your home versus theirs and/or a facility. These are just a few questions out of the pamphlet with tons of questions to ask. Let's start with your home. When the pet sitter is in your house, you have complete control over the environment. I recommend setting up cameras to monitor the situation live whenever you want, allowing you to keep an eye on both your pet and the sitter. You dictate who enters your home, so you'll know if the sitter is bringing anyone else in while you're away. Don't hesitate to make surprise visits. You can let the sitter know that a friend may drop by to check in on them and your dog to ensure everything is going smoothly. One tip: to keep your pet sitter on their toes, avoid disclosing your exact return time. You might say, "I'm on standby for my flight, so I could be back Tuesday," when you really plan to come home Monday. Also, you'll have peace of mind, knowing someone is keeping an eye on your home. Now let's discuss what it's like to use a pet sitter's house. In this scenario, you have less control. You won't know who visits their home or what other pets they may be caring for, which could lead to conflicts if dogs don't get along. Plus, you won't have cameras to check in on your pet or the sitter. Also, consider the potential rental restrictions. If they live in a house or apartment, pet sitting might not be allowed under their lease. If they claim to own it, verify this information by checking public records to confirm their name matches the property ownership. Finally, let's talk about choosing a facility. When considering a facility for your dog, there are several important factors to keep in mind. While there are many excellent options available, it's essential to do your research and ask the right questions. Is your dog placed in a kennel with just enough space to stand up, turn around, and move comfortably during their stay? Will your dog have access to any playtime? What happens after hours when the facility closes? Is there someone on site overnight to supervise the pets? If the answer is no, consider the risks. What if there's a break-in or a fire? Is your pet truly safe? What happens on weekends if there are staffing issues? If the facility is closed, will your dog be confined to the kennel with only occasional visits for walks? Consider how many pets are housed at the facility. Depending on the number, how much quality time does your dog actually get outside of the kennel during walks? What is the duration of these walks, and how many times a day do staff come to take them out on weekends? Do you have cameras in the facility while the building does not have staff? Are they checked on periodically? How many times do they check through the cameras? And is that documented timestamp in case something does happen? Let's explore some important questions to ask a pet sitter, no matter where the pet sitting takes place. Why do you enjoy caring for dogs? It's important to hear a response that reflects their passion and enjoyment for the job. How long have you been pet sitting? You'll want to ensure they have substantial experience and an understanding that every dog is unique, with individual needs. No two dogs are the same, even within the same household. Understand having a public review platform helps establish trust with the community. Can you provide references that we can contact directly? Personally, I have many loyal clients who are willing to share their names and numbers with potential clients considering my pet sitting services, so this should not be an issue. If they are pet sitting in their home or at a facility, ask to see where the sleeping and play areas are located. If your dog will be cared for in a facility or a home, it's crucial to visit that location and ensure you feel comfortable with it. Will your pet be around other dogs? How many dogs do you typically pet sit at one time? Is there a designated play area for the dogs? Will they take your dog for walks for exercise, or will they be using the backyard? Ideally, the yard should be fenced and secure to prevent escape. I hope this initial set of questions and scenarios helps you start thinking about what to consider when choosing a pet sitter. Stay tuned for more series with additional questions and scenarios coming soon. Don't forget to check the channel weekly. Thank you for listening. Elena Fisher.